Okay, so I'm going to talk about the visa, the startup visa, and I'm going to get there in a moment, but as you'll see, the startup visa is just a subspecies of the business investment visa. However, before I talk about that, what I want to do is very quickly deal with the issue of employment visas. Because quite often you hear this story where people say, I arrived as a visitor, I incorporated a company, and that company then gave me a job offer, and then I made an application to the immigration department for a visa, and I got my visa, so my company sponsored me, and that's how I got my status here. Actually, when you take a step away from that, after approval and look at what's gone on, it's pretty easy to conclude that what you've done is you've persuaded the immigration department that you should have an employment visa because you possess a special skill, knowledge or experience of value to and not readily available in Hong Kong, which is the approvability test for the employment visa. You also have to show that no local person could reasonably be expected to take that work as well. But in doing that, essentially, you believe that you've persuaded the immigration department on that basis, but actually what's gone on, because in that instance this will be a new company, irrespective of how you've couched your application or which application form you've used, because you've got a new company, the immigration department are actually looking at the business, the new business, to see if that business can make a substantial contribution to the economy of Hong Kong, which, as you'll see, is the test for approval for an investment visa. So it's a bit of an old chestnut where people say, I've started my own company, I got myself an employment visa. The reality is, even though you do have an employment visa endorsed in your passport, it says employment because under the general employment policy, all visas that are issued for the purposes of employment, whether it's business investment or whether it's taking up employment on the basis of a job offer extended to you from a third-party employer. The reality is the immigration department are looking to the new business, and that new business itself has to essentially pass the approvability test if you are an investor, because it's a new company. So anyone who owns a company and is anticipating that they're going to seek the permission of the immigration department to remain in Hong Kong to run that company will have to pass this approvability test.